Hello.
Hey,
This
we're here.
this is it. We're here. This is Fanimated, the animation fan whatever live stream where we geek out about our favorite animated media. And we're geeking out about Wizards, Tales of Arcadia today.
It just came out. We're so excited. I binged Three Below.
And we're geeking out about Wizards, Tales of Arcadia.
That's oops. Bad. Oops. Okay. So, how are you?
I am good. I'm good. I'm glad it's Friday. That's like the biggest. I'm glad it's Friday. That's the biggest thing.
Yes.
And today literally has been one of the best days ever. So let's run through it, shall we? Number one, I wake up to the trailer of the Inuyasha sequel.
So excited.
And it looks amazing. I'm very excited for it. 2, Wizards, Tales of Arcadia is out, and I have not been able to focus on work at all. Like all day, I have not been able to focus. Zero focus happening. I cannot. Number 3, I'm not on hold anymore at the library to read Hank Green's new novel, and I'm so excited.
Which novel is it?
It's the sequel to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. This is a beautifully foolish endeavor, and it's like sci-fi. It's like these they don't know what they are, but they're like these alien things, like land on Earth. They're all over the place, and then humanity has to work together to solve the puzzles that the aliens leave, and then it ended on a huge cliffhanger, and this is a sequel, and now I can know what happens. Anyway.
Oh, that's so exciting.
There's that. And then number 4, so 4 crazy things happened today. Apparently, there's going to be a Troll Hunters movie.
I saw that.
Next year.
Kelly, what? What?
I can't handle it.
I can't either.
I'm losing my mind. So...
Yes.
And I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because I'm like, I don't know how Wizards ends. Like, what if, you know what I mean? Like, what is Troll Hunters, the movie, going to be? Because we don't know how the series ends yet. Okay.
Is Jim on the front of it?
No, like they don't, all they have is like clips of the past series. So there's just clips of the past stuff. They don't have like they don't have a trailer. They just have an announcement. So the title is just Troll Hunters, Rise of the Titans, like whatever that means. Like, so good.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited, and so I'm just like Tales of Arcadia all over the place right now. Right. You just watched 3 Below.
I binged it, so I had been meaning to, but now I guess I didn't really. It didn't really sink in that the trilogy was ever going to have the third part because time doesn't work. And
it's fine.
Right. And so we were doing our podcast on Nausicaa, or was it was Nausicaa or the latest What You Watching? And I realized that, this is now. Okay, let's do this then.
It was the last What You Watching, for sure.
I binged it in 2 days. Because I was doing some like data entry stuff that didn't need my brain, and so that's how that happened. And yeah, I wish that I had watched it while I'm making a giant squid for a friend. We're doing an art trade, and it's giant. It's like the size of this couch,
made out of
length of this couch. I'm so if I were to knit it, it would have taken more than a couple days. Okay. But it's as long as the couch is. And I wish I had something new to watch while I was putting it together, but that's okay.
Okay. Well, I don't have 3 Below quite as fresh in my mind. But from what I'm gathering, I don't know how relevant 3 Below is to Wizards. You know?
I mean, yeah, well, I saw Jim's in Wizards, right?
Jim comes back.
Jim's in Wizards. I don't know, because the end of 3 Below, I watch, you know when you binge something and you don't actually absorb it?
Yes.
That. But they can still come here, right? They're still on Earth, aren't they?
3 Below people.
Yeah.
Like the sister went back to be queen or whatever.
Right, but he stayed.
He stayed. So he's there. I don't know if he's going to show up in Wizards or not. I mean, probably because it's Tales of Arcadia.
He might show up in the same way that he showed up in Troll Hunters.
Yeah, I don't know how big of a role he's going to play. It sounds too like we're going to be in a different time and place, so it might be a little. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm very excited. So of course, we've been waiting all day and we want to get started, but before we do, I do want to ask, two things. Well, maybe just one. Let's just stick with one. So we can get going and watch it.
Between times as well, because we're going to watch it and then we're going to talk and then we're going to watch another one and then we're going to talk.
Before we start at all, what's one thing you really, really, really want from the series?
I want them to do a good job around being sensitive about magic. Because while I might not identify as a witch per se, I know others who do. And I know that when it comes to shows about magic, they're not always sensitive. And I would love to see an acknowledgement if they get into witches and if they get into female magic users, acknowledging the hard things that happened to them, the witch burnings and things like that, and how awful it was.
Who knows? We do go back in history, so. And they mentioned Morgana was a witch, so.
So that, I want them to be sensitive about, and not just sensitive, but honor. Maybe honor is a better word for it, because everybody can be sensitive about one thing or another, and that means to back away. But honoring people who might use magic today.
Who knows? We can hope for the best.
We can hope for the best. What about you?
I straight up just want more of Jim. I just love Jim.
I want to see how he and his girlfriend are doing.
And Claire?
And how that works.
Well, if we know anything about Del Toro,
he doesn't shy away from that.
He's like monsters and humans can be together and it's fine.
I really want to see how he does it though.
Okay, but okay. Well, here's my final tidbit before we start, because I cannot wait to get started. I'm freaking out. Today's snack of choice is Americone Dream Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
Also, did you know that this was a date?
Oh, a pun and something sweet. Double sweet.
Because dates are way sweeter than they have any right to be.
It's true. They are. You put them in.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just all the vegan recipes call for dates because they're sweet.
They're so sweet. I don't understand how they are this sweet without having refined sugar put into them. But that's beside the point.
That's beside the point. Well, our good buddy Nathan is here, and I'm so excited.
Hey! Hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan. Also, Nathan, did you end up watching Troll Hunters or any of that? Do we need to recap a little bit?
Oh, good question.
Because there might be a few things. I mean, here's what. Okay, I listened to an interview with one of the writers and producers, and he was like, we try to make every single segment standalone. You can watch it without knowing the other pieces. But for those who do watch the other pieces, he was kind of like, we try to make it like Avengers Endgame. You get a lot more out of it if you've watched the other ones, but you're still going to understand it.
I'd kind of be interested to see what the perspective of somebody who hasn't seen them is, though, and if they do a good job of explaining things and how much they explain.
Well, the guy that was doing the interview, he said he had only watched Wizards, and he was like, yeah, it totally made sense to me. So
great.
You can watch the first 5 episodes. If something comes up, just let me know. We'll let you know. We'll let you know.
Credits run. So Nathan, what you need to know.
No, guys, I'm still Kelly #2 instead of just Kelly. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna be Kelly 2.
Perfect.
It's because I tried to do the setup where I used my iPad to stream and my computer to watch so that I could have both things going. And my computer camera is bad and my iPad camera is better. But this is just how it's gonna work because it wasn't working. So we were testing things, and now I'm just Kelly 2 because I am 2. I am too cool for school. Okay, now we're all done with the puns, right?
No.
No, we're not. Great. Then
we're gonna put ourselves on mute, and then we're gonna like talk in the watch party,
Netflix,
and then we'll come back and chitter chatter.
Yes. So I'm now going on mute, and we're gonna start the show. Let's go.
Okay, so you're still mic'd, or muted, but I'm not.
I just had to wait for the Netflix
Oh, yeah.
to redo. Okay, so that was exposition episode.
Yes. I feel like I don't really like our protagonist that much.
Dukesy?
Yeah. Like,
What don't you like about him?
that he's a typical white guy. I mean, like, we've honestly though, like all of our characters, we had Jim, who was like, is Jim Latinx mixed or something? No, girl,
No.
the girl is. We've had 3 white boys and 1 white girl. No, because her brother was Latinx. That's right. He had kind of like a Puerto Rican accent. She had a Russian accent. It was weird. But like, it's not.
I mean,
It's not
okay.
new.
Okay, but other than
that,
his race,
other than the disappointment that it's
that they, yeah, okay.
He doesn't have a lot of character yet.
Yet. I would agree, but yet. We've only seen 1 episode.
I get that. I just feel like I've seen this in magic shows before. I like everything else around it. I love the blending of the different styles that they've established in the worlds, and that I don't know what the explanation is, and so that's really exciting to be like, how are they going to describe this? How is this going to tie in? I feel like this is almost a continuation of Troll Hunters.
Yeah, this even from the clips and the trailers, yeah. I was like, this is like Troll Hunters 2.
Yeah,
like obviously they're focusing on Dukesy.
Yeah,
I'm still like wrapping my head around saying that name, but
and also the name, like. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, I'm there with you. I'm like, wait, what? So getting used to that. But it's still. I mean, they've got Jim and Claire and Toby. Everyone's there.
And I appreciate like having the. I can appreciate having the focus somewhere else, and I think that if they were planning on having a trilogy with one of them being aliens, they couldn't have done Troll Hunters and then Wizards and then random aliens. It had to be the aliens in the middle and then going back to kind of like Troll Hunters Part 2. I wish that they had maybe. Oh, I don't know. I don't know yet either. I don't know yet.
I would agree. So I'm gonna go put my ice cream away before it all melts, and and then
Are you going to play it first?
But I want to watch it. So
I'll be right So I'm here. Hi, y'all. I think Nathan, how are you? Let's see. I'm still excited. Don't get me wrong. I have high expectations these days.
Okay, so.
And that's the plan. You know what to do. What?
Brynn. Great. Then we're gonna go on mute and get started with episode 2 because there's still lots we don't know. We just don't know what's going on. Okay, let's go. Okay, hello, hi.
So I have a revelation that he reminds me of Luca in
He
like
does.
character design.
Oh, very much so. Yes,
Uh,
there, Luca.
Luca doesn't have much of a personality. And I can see that he does. Like, I can see that Dukesy or Dewey.
Dukesy has more of a personality than Luca.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I like Dukesy more than
definitely. Luca. I almost feel like he's such a stock character that his storyline. It would make sense if his storyline was wanting to be different. That might be mean of me. I'm being really mean to him, but
you are.
I'm sorry.
I am.
I'll try to be nicer.
I want to see what you can think. What yeah, no, you can think whatever you want. I want to see what is going to happen though, because here's the thing: is it's like 10 episodes and they have a lot of story to cover in a very short amount of time, and I don't know
10
how.
Episodes?
Yeah, it's like only 10 episodes or something crazy. It's small. It's very small. And so it's not like they can introduce a new character and give him as big of a backstory and character development as like Jim, who's had like 2 really long seasons. You know what I mean? Like,
that's fair, but I've been watching Star Trek recently. Have you seen Next Generation?
I haven't, but I was just talking to Laura and Kate yesterday. We have a What You Watching episode coming out, and Laura talked to me for like an hour about Star Trek because I think I'm going to probably start watching it.
A character like Guinan, and you don't know who that is. Whoopi Goldberg plays her, but like you know exactly who she is within one scene, and she's awesome. And then like I don't know.
I thought that's what you didn't want. Like someone like a stock character?
No. She's not a stock character. On the contrary, she's a very different character, but you understand who she is because of how she's introduced and how she interacts with others and things like that. So like I guess I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out.
But I am also like, well, I have kind of, this is bad because I love Troll Hunters and I love this series so much, but I also have kind of low expectations because it's only 10 episodes and and they have all this other story stuff to do. So I'm going to just, you know, I'm just going to love him for what he is.
Fair. Yeah. No, thank you.
Oh,
that's fair. I can see that. I guess
but
I'm excited to see.
I
really like the stuff around him.
Now Gunmar is like protecting Jim because he was a troll and all that stuff. And like, what's up with Gunmar and what's up with Morgana and like,
well, also how all of this hatred towards humans solidified. Like, if this is how they were treated, then like having empathy toward like going back and watching Troll Hunters and having empathy for the underdog and the hunted makes a lot of sense.
It does.
You know, so I'm interested to see, and I'm also interested to see how they explain away changing history, because they've already changed history. Morgana has met Claire.
Yeah, just her meeting Claire and like shadow magic. What?
Right. And I wonder if we go back to Troll Hunters, if they knew what was coming and they like used such language that Morgana knew Claire already and knew that she could use her.
Because Morgana knew Claire. And it's totally possible. Or
we'll find out.
I don't know. Yeah, it makes me want to go back. And anyway, or what if they just open up a second timeline or something and then it doesn't affect them? I don't know.
But then they would have to be living in the second timeline
when they get,
I guess, maybe. I don't know. Table flip, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. Let's just watch the next episode.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Blinky.
I knew it. I called it like 5 seconds before he said Blinky. Also, can I just say how hard I ship, like at least crush of Steve
and Lancelot.
Lancelot. Yes, I'm so excited about this crush that Steve has on Lancelot.
It's brilliant.
It's so cute and so pure and so my first bi crush. Like, it's adorable.
Can we talk about how Morgana just died?
I don't know if she died. She disappeared in the waves. I doubt that she died. But
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It's only episode 3. But still, this was like really intense for episode 3. And also, Netflix just did the thing that it does where it skipped an episode. So I'm going to cancel it and do the thing again because it's being dumb. But yeah.
No, I don't think that she died. I don't think that is what's going to happen. But yeah, so where are we doing it on the YouTube stream? Is that where we're getting the new link?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. I think that the story is moving along at a nice pace. It's interesting because we have a main character, but he's not the focus, I guess, as much as our main characters have been in the past. He's more of a vehicle for showing the story's narrative, and
yes, exactly,
touchstone, I would say, because when they need to progress through the story, they go back to him and they kind of update with him, and he's kind of our constant. But
right, instead of making, yes,
the story isn't about him necessarily. I'm sure he's going to grow, but it's not his story in the same way that it was like Jim's or anything, or like the siblings.
Yes.
I think that's good to know going in, because I had really high expectations of him being like the center, and he's not really center material.
No. And
I like it. I like him. But
sorry. No, I was just going to say, yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting going in.
Okay. No, I think that he does what, like, having just enough character development and he's going to develop, and you know that it's coming. And he has a character, but he doesn't vie for attention in my mind.
Right.
Which I think if we had a super engaging character, like that troll that Jim's met, if she were the main character, I would be like, why are you telling me about Jim? I want to hear about her.
Right, because like, she's awesome. I love her.
If she were the main character, I'd be like, why are you telling me about Merlin? I don't fucking care. Give me more of the sassy troll, you know? But with Dukesy, I'm okay with being, with going wherever the series wants me to go, which I think is a good balance.
Right. He's not the focus.
Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah, for sure. And it's hard too, because you can't have too many. I mean, like, because most people really love Jim and Claire and are following them and like want more of them anyway, I do too.
I want to see more of them.
Yes. And so then it's like, yeah. But I don't have anything, I don't know. I don't have anything wrong with Dukesy right now.
No, there's nothing wrong. I think that it makes sense for the style of storytelling that they're doing, and I think it brings balance, not having him be such a heavy character. He's not a punchy character. He doesn't draw a lot of attention, is what I mean. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm right.
Yes, I agree.
Do you?
The new Netflix party is pinned
Where is it?
On the comments section in the YouTube thing.
Ooh, I need to watch something 991 apparently.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes, I need to watch that. Also, I'm not seeing the comment. Can you go ahead and just send it to me by chance?
Yeah.
Mini play. Maybe I have to be a mini. No, I don't have to be a mini player. Oh no. I'm lost. I'm so lost.
Send you a link on Facebook.
Thank you. Oh god, I just X'd out your speech bubble. I'm having a night, apparently.
Aren't we all?
Alright, there we go. Make sure I Netflix party it, and there we go. I'm good to go.
Nathan doesn't see anything either.
Yeah, I couldn't see it on Facebook or on YouTube. Maybe
It's putting it in chat work.
which chat?
I just put it in chat for the YouTube chat.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh no, like I just did it. Like just.
Oh, I don't know.
Ago.
You'd have to ask Nathan.
Otherwise.
Check. I can check.
Oh, yep, it worked.
It worked. Yay!
Yay! We're here.
Hey, Nathan.
It's only episode 4. What is happening? Wow. Okay. Here we go.
Do you have any TA of how long you want to go tonight, Kelly?
I'm impressed that we're already at episode 4 and it's only 8:30. So another 1 or 2 episodes. Maybe we can get halfway and then call it a day. Yeah.
Halfway seems like a good idea.
That sounds doable.
Solid. All right.
Good. Okay, great. Then let's start
Mute.
episode 4.
So I need to like super pee. If we want to do an extra episode, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But I may need to take a break.
It's fine. Let's do one more episode. Okay, you gotta take a break. Oh, I need to push pause. Oh, it did it again! It moved to episode 6. Okay, here's what we'll do. While she is gone, I'm gonna pull up a new Netflix party. Sorry, everybody. I don't know why it does that. This is even like one that I haven't seen before, so I thought it wouldn't jump. But, you know, it's just how it goes, I suppose. I am just like, what the heck is happening with Morgana? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And I love the evil characters with all the skulls and stuff. They're very cool. So I'm just going to put this in the chat since you guys couldn't see it when I put it as a comment, I think, right? So there's the Netflix party for episode 5. Yeah, and I think this is a good place to stop because it looks like episodes 6 and 7 are 2-parters, so we wouldn't want to go any further than that. And if you've seen Troll Hunters, Merlin has always been just too full of himself and dumb and an idiot, and I don't like him. That's all. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I just had an epiphany. Okay, we were talking about all the colors, right? We're talking about all the colors of the magic. Like Morgana's is like orange, and Merlin's is green. And Dukesie's is blue. What color is the Troll Hunter magic? It's blue. Did someone already figure this out and talk about it in chat? Or was that just me just now? Like I think it was Dukesie who finished the amulet, right? Because otherwise it would be green like Merlin's magic. I don't know. That was me. Just yeah. Okay. So that's my theory. My theory is that Merlin didn't even make the amulet for the Troll Hunter's amulet. It was Dukesy because he has the blue magic. That's it. That's my thesis statement.
I think that thesis statement would get accepted.
Brynn, I'm like losing my mind about this. Actually, I'm like,
no, I heard it's really good. So who's red?
What?
Who's red then?
Morgana is orangey red.
Right, but the amulet turned red.
I don't know. I don't have an answer. But
and I'm guessing that hers is purple then?
Claire's is purple. Hers hasn't shown. Oh, it is. It's purple. Hers is purple. Hers is purple. Oh, she's purple.
Purple, yeah.
Who is red? I don't know, but I'm just really excited about the fact that I think it's Dukesy that actually made it.
I think so too now. Like that's a really good catch.
Yeah.
No, that's a super good catch.
I'd go with that.
I guess. But like I don't know, but the setting of the amulet was already acknowledged and already
the red happened. Okay, here's what Nathan doesn't know because he's only watched 5 episodes of Troll Hunters. Jim turned red when he went into Gunmar's domain or whatever.
Right, but like there was a specific setting of
like he said some backwards spell or something that turned instead of the for Merlin Daylight is Mike. He did the other one.
The something for night and blah 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 blah. I feel like invoking something like that and then it turning red doesn't claim it for yourself.
For someone else,
for whoever it was
red then?
invoked
for.
Yes. Right.
shall
That's
see.
what I'm thinking.
They might not acknowledge
Unless
it.
they just don't
But
acknowledge
I'm
that.
really excited now. Okay, let's just watch.
No, that's really good.
Ready, set, go.
Oh, geez. He has her hand. Oh, sorry. We're still talking. My bad. I'll mute. I can't get into the party, just so that you know.
Sorry, the Netflix party isn't working for you. Did you see it on the chat?
It says invalid ID session.
I put a new one in the chat because it did the thing again. Sorry,
okay.
I didn't make that clear. Sorry. Okay, well, I'll catch you up on the 2 seconds that it was.
It's okay.
It was okay. So this green lady, the nymph-looking green person, is who like revived Morgana, is actually with these other people, the weird like whatever creatures from before. I don't know. Okay, here's the problem. I can't rewind because it won't let me, and then
You're fine. You're fine. I'll catch up.
I know. I'm just telling Nathan because he was like, "What?"
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay,
and there,
go ahead and play it. I'm in.
Okay.
That's a pretty good mid place.
That is a good mid place. And
that's a that was pretty good.
There looks like episode 6 is kill ahead. So the next
Should we do this next week?
Well, I'm gonna finish watching this tomorrow. Like,
that's fair.
I'm not waiting another week.
That's fair.
Honestly, I had a hard time waiting until 7 p.m. I mean, I woke up this morning like I could just play and just see.
Well, thank you for waiting.
Fun.
Thanks for doing this.
I always have a lot of fun doing this, Brynn. And thank you, Nathan and Jamie. I think for Jamie stopped for a little bit.
For a hot second.
And so thank you guys. This was fun. And I'm just super excited because I think that I might be right with my theory of Dukesy making the amulet.
I think so too. Like once we talked about the color and you were like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, oh my God, you're right.
Yes.
I think that you are correct.
And they're very careful about the color.
I don't think I've seen Merlin's magic very many other places. Like I think I've seen it in Troll Market, but like I don't see green that often. So it's really interesting to think about like, because who knows? But then,
and Nathan says Morgana should just win because she has the best character design. Which
but the other thing is like, which timeline is that? Because in our current timeline, he couldn't have made it. Because in the past timeline, like for Troll Hunters, he didn't make it. He just didn't. Or else he would have known that he would have made it when he was in Arcadia.
But remember,
right. But like the past Dukesy grew into current Dukesy for 900 years, and he didn't make it. So either. But if this creates a different timeline, then he didn't create the past one. If this envelops this timeline and everybody like either loses their memory or like XYZ, if this circles back into the same timeline and it happens exactly how it happened before, then it could be Dukesy.
But see, like, but current, like present Dukesy is in the past. So he could make it in the past and come back.
Only if the timeline remains untouched. Only if the current, like, you know the butterfly effect? So if
I don't know anything about
time
stuff.
So here's the thing. If the timeline changes, then we could have a completely new we're not going to.
So you're saying that they're going to come back and it's going to be a different.
Yes.
A different future that they come back to?
If what's his bucket? The father figure troll. What's
Blinky?
His name? Blinky. If Blinky had met Jim in the past, they wouldn't have all of that emotional bonding in Troll Hunters. But
Blinky doesn't know it's Jim. You know what I mean? Like Jim is Troll Jim and not.
But there would have been something. A, he knows his name is Jim. B, Blinky went through the whole process of Jim becoming the troll, and if that had been the case, he would have been like, "Oh, this makes sense. I met you."
So I think either they will, there will be a new future they go back to, or the writers will somehow make it so that
it's completely the same.
It is completely the same, and everything still pans out the same. And then when they get back, then Blinky would go, "Oh yeah, I knew that." And Dukesy, remember they even planted that seed of like Dukesy doesn't remember things.
Oh, you're right.
So that's totally valid. And also Dukesy in the past is a little like he is a little scatterbrained.
That's true. But it also could be that if they had the timeline go like correctly or the same, he could have slipped it into Merlin's. Like Merlin could have taken ownership of it, even though he didn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. But then the present Dukesy is in the past. He makes the amulet, and then Merlin just says it's his. Yeah, that's it.
But that's all assuming that it's the same timeline,
which it might not be.
Because even if anything changes about the future, then we no longer have proof that Dukesy made the amulet in the A and B. Let's say A and B.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm just gonna. I don't know time travel. I like thinking about time travel stories. I do. I love time travel stories, but I'm more. I don't know. I just want to watch.
All right, okay, we'll watch it and then talk about it later. Maybe on our next watching or something.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. And we'll live stream. We'll have to think of something else to live stream. So Nathan, if you have any ideas, let us know if you want to live stream something. Great, cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Great. Go watch the rest, and I'll be talking about it on Instagram like I usually am. And have a good evening, guys. You're all awesome.
Good night.
All right. Bye.